Hey, hey, good people. Welcome back to another episode of Level Up Alliance, where we are empowering you as leaders of your family legacy to level up your current lifestyle. Today's episode, I have the honor of being joined by a guest in the beauty industry. So we're not just talking fun and finances, we're talking beautification. So stay tuned and I'll introduce you in just a moment. So today we're going to talk about how it is that you can grow in the beauty industry. I have my guest today coming from the industry at many walks of life as far as her career path in the industry. She's paved her own way in this industry, and I'm so excited to have with you today Lady T. Lady T, please introduce yourself and tell us about your business.
Hello, everybody. My name is Lady T. I am the largest kids hair salon in the DFW Metroplex. We also are a full service salon where we service adults. We start at age 2 for children and go up. We have everything that you could ever think of that you need for your hair, from braids to locks, to sister locks, to wigs, to natural hair, relaxed hair. We do it all. We also provide lash extensions, makeup, nails, pedicure, you name it. We have the total package, one-stop shop.
I love that. Full service. So anything we can think of, you got it.
I got it.
I love that.
Yes,
One-stop
ma'am.
shop. Now, tell me, how did you level up and even get into this industry? Is this something that, as a child, you might have already started doing hair on dolls or something like that, and you just kind of took away and ran with it? I know you've got a long career path in this industry, but yeah, tell us how you got into it.
I started doing hair as a child. I'm the oldest of 11.
Wow.
And so I've always done my sister's hair. I know for sure that I started really loving hair about age 8.
Wow.
When we had the microwave ponytails, where we put the rollers on the ponytails with the setting lotion or the brown gel and throw it in the microwave, and voila, you got hard curls. But that's when I started. And when I got to high school, I joined the cosmetology program at Trimble Technical High School in Fort Worth.
Okay.
And I went on from there. I ended up getting my license after high school because I became a teen mom in the 11th grade.
Okay.
So I went back to beauty school. I graduated from MJ's Beauty Academy in Dallas.
Okay.
And I graduated in 2012. And I've been doing hair professionally since then.
Wow. That is amazing.
Yes.
That's impressive. I mean,
Thank
especially,
you.
what number of 11 are you? That's crazy. 11? That's a big family, right?
I'm number 1.
You're the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
Wow. So, yeah, you
I'm
had
the
plenty of heads to
oldest.
practice on, evidently.
Yeah, I could practice. And even when I went to my dad's on the weekend, I would practice. And I remember in particular, my dad, he was married to a lady that had a daughter that was around the same age as me, and my big sister Crystal, and she taught me a lot about hair.
Okay.
She even would do my hair. And so I really just fell in love with it around age 8. I was like, you know what? I got to do this. I love beautifying things. And so for me, it was always, how can I make you look nice? And also, how can I make you feel good about the way that you look? So that's how it started. I started my business in 2018.
Okay.
I was a school bus driver from 2005 to 2018. And I drove the school bus. I would notice how when I pull into the bus lane that the administrators were treating the kids differently based on how they looked.
Really?
So I started putting notes in the backpacks and telling Mom, hey, little Susie was good on the bus. Can I do her hair? Free of charge,
Wow.
And once I started seeing how the children, it seems like their self-esteem went up.
Absolutely.
Because now my hair looks nice. And that make you kind of put on something a little spiffy, when you go to school the next day when your hair is looking good.
Absolutely.
It make you pay a little more attention to detail. Maybe you earn a little longer, earn your clothes a little longer, So I saw the difference and I said, wow, that's what I need to be doing. So I ended up doing children. I started out in a Lady Heroine glam boutique. It was in Arlington, inside of Solar Salons, and she was my cousin Kay Wade. She actually had all of the adult clients, and I was doing the kid clients for free.
Wow.
Because I didn't have clientele just yet.
Okay. Were you licensed at that time?
I was licensed.
Okay.
And I was driving charter buses on the weekends and during the week when I didn't have anybody. And so she said, T, we got to start your social media. We got to get you to where you're out in front of everybody. We got to put all these free hairstyles you're doing for all these babies on a page. So we did my Instagram. We revamped everything. And once we started uploading pictures, my stepmom, Karen Franklin, she put me in Moms of Mansfield.
Okay.
That's a Facebook group, by the way.
I'm in that group, actually.
Moms of Mansfield. Somebody asked in there one day, who does kids' hair in this area? And my stepmom tagged my business because my cousin helped me get my pages in order. And when she tagged the business, of course, it said Lady T. And now they have something that they could go to and look at the work. And the work speaks for itself because I was trained by a person that was a specialist in silk press.
Okay.
I don't know how to braid, by the way.
Oh.
I've never braided.
Really?
No.
Wow.
My clientele was built on twist and silk press.
Okay.
And so when I got in that Moms of Mansfield, when they kept tagging my page, now mind you, I just became a member last year of Moms of Mansfield because I just didn't feel right getting on there. I mean, y'all can tag me all day, but do I need to be a member on here? Because I don't want to make it seem like I'm on here just to get clients. So anyway, I joined last year, and people always tag the page, and then it drives business. It drives the clients to my business. And so that's how I went from a little under 100 clients to then I got to 300 clients. And now we're a little bit over 1,800.
Whoa.
It's word of mouth.
1,800?
It's word of mouth.
How do you manage so many people? I mean, like clients, and I can't even imagine so many people just coming, to your one-stop shop for various, like, how big is your staff? I mean, I know you're going to share where are you located, that, all of that.
We're located South Cooper and I-20. We're right behind Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
So if you know where Chick-fil-A is, it sits on the corner of Barden and Cooper. We're if you're in Chick-fil-A's drive-through, you can literally look to the side and you'll see my business.
Okay.
We're right there in the strip mall. I have a team. I have an awesome team of cosmetologists, braiders, estheticians, and all of them, they're young. Okay. And so I was able to gather all of these people together, and they came to me. I didn't go looking for nobody. They always come to me. God sends me who I need. I really believe that. But anyway, manicurists.
Okay.
I have 2 nail technicians, 3 makeup artists. I have 4 cosmetologists, and the rest are braiders.
Wow.
So all together, it's about 13 of us. And
amazing.
They come in, and their work ethic is unmatched. We all get in there at 7 a.m. or 9 a.m., and we don't leave until sometimes 12 midnight because we're dedicated to serving. And we have kids and adults. So we have to make sure that our schedules align with what the client needs.
Okay.
We don't close at 5. We close at 9.
Oh.
Because we have to catch you after you getting the kids from dance practice and ballet and all of those things. And we have to wait till mom has gotten home and gotten dinner ready. Then she comes and brings the kids, or she brings herself to get service.
Come on now.
So we are a business that's based on the client's needs, and so that's how I'm able
Wow.
to have as many clients as I have, because we
She's
don't
open for business, y'all. You got to be open
seven
for the
days a
business.
week,
Come
seven
on now.
days a week. We
That
don't
is
close.
that. I mean, for people to make her business available. I
Yeah.
mean, as a mom, I mean, I'm a single mom, and so
Yes.
you get off work, you tired, you got to take care of your kids,
Yeah.
get them fed, and then you
Yeah.
might want to take care of yourself. I mean,
Right.
if that's what it is,
Yeah.
going for your own personal appointments. So I
Right.
can't tell you how many appointments that I probably could have had they had appointments at like 8 o'clock at night or
Yeah.
something like that. That's
Yeah.
crazy. And so
Yeah.
that in itself, having that niche and opportunity to just
Yes.
have an appointment late night, I can see
Hmm.
why you're growing and you've blown up so tremendously and
Yes.
filled those slots. I mean, so
Most definitely.
definitely hit her up if y'all looking for those late night unusual appointment hours. She's
Yes.
got them. So now in terms of your staff and um, the ladies, I'm assuming they're all ladies.
I have a
that
gentleman.
Okay.
Yeah, one of
Shout
my
out to the
makeup
man.
artists is Texas Brand on
Okay.
Instagram.
All right
I
now.
do
Shout out
that.
to the man. Represent. So
Yes.
do you, I mean, because they're coming to you from, all walks of cosmetology experience.
Yes.
How much hands-on training do you find yourself doing?
I'm always training.
Okay.
Um, and so that's why I have to open a school. So next door will be the school, because I have to continuously train young stylists
Okay.
if I'm going to duplicate myself.
Yes.
Because one day I got to go home. I'm almost 40. Next year I'll be 45.
All right now.
And so I've been in the industry a long time.
Yeah.
Professionally and bootlegging. Because
Okay.
I started in the kitchen. Hello.
Ain't nothing wrong with a kitchen press.
In
Look.
mama's kitchen. But I
Silk
have to
press in the kitchen.
continuously train them, because I want to see them duplicate what I've done.
Yes.
And even if that means you manage the rest of the Lady T locations, it don't matter to me. Or you open up your own. I need them prepared.
Now let's talk about that. That's huge. So you are in the process of franchising your
Yes.
business.
Yes.
Franchising a salon business.
Woo.
That is
Honey.
something else. I mean,
It's a
that's
lot.
huge. That's a huge step. I mean, the fact that she even specializes in young children for one,
Yeah.
but then the fact that she's actually opening up a franchise and a
Yes.
school. So
Yeah.
that's two different things. The school,
It's going to be two different
this
things.
lady is super busy, y'all, and she took
Yes,
time out to be here
Lord.
today. So
Oh,
tell me
thank
how you
you.
came to the point of even a franchise.
So I was approached by 3 different companies, and I chose one that best fits me and best fit the vision.
Okay.
So
So you weren't even looking.
No.
They just came and said, "Hey, do you want a franchise?"
this is what I've always known. I've always known that I have to have multiple locations.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I started out, and I saw that I had clients driving from Frisco, driving from Saginaw, driving from Houston to get these babies' hair
Wow.
done. I said I got to have multiple locations so I can spread out and meet the need.
Yeah.
Because I don't want everybody to have to drive to just one location. That's not fair.
Yeah.
And so I always knew I was going to have to do multiple locations. I just didn't know anything about franchising.
Okay.
I didn't know that somebody else could come in and basically take your vision, your business, and open up other buildings and still operate under your same structure. I didn't know that existed.
Wow.
And so, like I said, I had a couple of companies come and approach me with, their pricing and what they feel like they can do, what the startup cost would be, and this, that, and the other. And I ended up settling in on one where we just connected. We connected, and we have kindred spirits. And so
Love it.
I can't speak a lot about all of the locations that we're going to have, but
Okay.
it's going to be multiple.
I love that.
And I'm excited about it. And what franchising under my company, the uniqueness that I bring is I train the staff.
There it is.
So that's why I have the school. The
There
school
it
will be
is.
next door, so that I can always provide a Lady T experience.
Consistency.
You got to have
Quality.
consistency. You got to have quality, because if not, then the business dies when I leave.
Right.
So that's why I have to have the training ground. And the training ground is going to be everything from shampooing all the way up to styling the hair, all the way up
Yeah.
to customer service experience.
Yes.
How to speak with the clients, how to calm children down. because that's a special type of gift that you have to have, and everybody don't have it.
You gotta, yeah.
And sometimes it can be taught, but sometimes it can't.
And you'll learn who fits it,
I've
right?
already done that.
All right now. She got enough people to know.
Yeah, because I mean, I've had to kiss some frogs.
Okay. There you go.
I had to let a lot of people go,
Yeah.
because if you're not good with kids, then what are you? You're no
It
good
doesn't
to
fit
me.
your vision.
It doesn't fit the brand.
Yeah.
And then I have all these stylists all over the state of Texas that send me kids.
Mm.
So I can't let my fellow stylists down, because they thought enough of my business to recommend me to somebody.
Yeah.
So
that is okay. So I know we just recently met, and so I'm in the hard money lending space.
Yes.
So while you're out here trying to get all these, buildings and whatnot, I just wanted to let you know, if you need additional funding,
yes,
that there is ways to get funding, even with small business association loans or, specific commercial loans, because you don't have to rent those spots. You can
Gotcha.
own them. You can own
love
those
that.
strips. And so with proper business funding, business credit,
yes.
putting those things in place, I mean, I've got resources that I'd love to connect. We allies. It's the alliance.
Yes.
Where we can lean on one another, and I can share what I have to help you grow your business. And I think that would be super dope to just, come together and, be able to see you grow. I mean, in that space, that's huge.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So let's see. I know that with growing that, you mentioned something about legacy. And let's talk about that. Now, do you have children of your own?
I have 2 girls.
Okay, how old are they?
My girls are 25 and 21.
Okay.
So I'm in the advisory part of parenting. I'm the advisor now.
Okay.
My girls, neither one of them want to be in the beauty industry.
That's how my daughter was. I don't want to be a realtor. I'm like, okay, you don't have to.
Yeah, they're not interested.
Okay.
But both of them are great leaders.
Okay.
And so even if I can just convince them to be on the management side of things, once I go sit down, I've done my part.
Okay.
But if they don't, that's fine. I have 2 goddaughters. They are 2 and 8. So my plans are to get them involved in the beauty industry, at least have them something they can fall back on. Because this was definitely, I started this journey as a fall back on type of journey.
Got it.
Never thought in a million years that I would be doing this full time. That wasn't in the plans that I had, but it was for God. So that's why I feel like I'm walking in my purpose, but also as long as I remain obedient, He's going to continue to provide.
Bless you. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Let's talk about entrepreneurship and the industry, because being in the beauty industry, it can be taxing on your body, right?
Yes.
And so with entrepreneurship, I mean, you've already established a business model where you're able to leverage employing other people.
Right.
What would you say, or I guess in the terms of the school that you're going to be providing, what would you teach in terms of how they can actually succeed on an entrepreneurial, I guess, journey? What would you recommend?
Number one, I'm going to recommend mental health and time management. When I first started Lady T, which was in 2018, I worked from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week for 2 years straight.
Girl.
I took my body through some crazy things.
Why was that? Because you just loved it so much?
I
or
was
what?
building.
Okay. Committed.
I was committed and I was consistent, and that's what I needed my clients to see.
Okay.
And that's how I was able to blow up as quick as I did, because I worked the hours that nobody wanted to work. And I got the idea of the 5 a.m. appointments because I had a lot of nurses, and they would need to be at work by 7. And then, of course, I was doing some kids before they went to school, so they would get to me. They would get to me by 6 and out by 8. Wow! So they were still on time for school. Because sometimes the educators, that's the times that they can get their kids to getting their hair done and stuff because they may have, after school tutoring or something that they have to do. So I was trying to fit everybody's needs, and I forgot about my own. My kids were old enough to see for themselves, do for themselves. So I never had that issue. But I did not take care of myself. And so I had a few health issues with my kidneys, not functioning properly. Because as stylists, we hold our waist. We don't go to the restroom often. We don't eat like we should. We don't eat healthy.
Right.
We're overweight. And so the first things in the training at the school will be about self-care.
Wow, that's good.
And time management so that you have time to take care of you and also be there for your children and your family at home. I missed out on a few things, but not a lot because I was still able to be there for my girls. But I'm going to teach that because that right there I know for sure. If you're going to have longevity in the beauty industry, you have to have that. You have to be able to take care of yourself because you won't be around long if you don't. And so that's the number one thing I'm going to push. Then the second thing is customer service.
Okay.
If I'm doing your hair and I got earphones in my ear, I'm not being personable. I'm not getting to know you. You may not come back. So all of my clients, they get all of me when they first come. And that's another reason why they keep coming back is because they love the Lady T experience. But I have to duplicate that in these young stylists.
Okay.
Because they're not as talkative. They don't communicate like we do.
Facts.
I'm a child of a baby boomer, so we were taught communication. We didn't have cell phones.
Technology was not the way it was.
Right. So at my school, I have to teach that.
Yeah, that's interesting you say that. But go ahead.
Yeah, I have to teach that because if they're going to make it in this industry, you got to have at least those things. The styling part. I'm not the best stylist. I've seen people that could style me under the table, but you can't touch my customer service. You can't touch the experience that you're going to get when you come sit with me. So that's what I want to duplicate, and that's what I have to pass on if I'm going to make Lady T be the brand that it needs to be. And have it be consistent. Well, if shameless plug, if I could offer another piece that you probably have in your curriculum, it's going to be, because I'm in financial services, love it,
money management.
Yes.
I mean, because people in the beauty industry make
millions,
mega money.
I know I done touched $1 million at least. I know I have.
Yeah.
And didn't know what to do. We don't know. If you don't know, you don't know.
And that part.
And you run through it.
You run right through it. And I think I'd be happy to come share a piece or whatever, as far as just having some type of curriculum on how to properly establish even a retirement plan or something for longevity, where they can put that money, especially in their accumulation years while they're working, young adults up until while their body is agile and physically, fit to keep doing this, to really, learn how to, it's good money that you're making, but let's put some away for when you can't do this anymore. Right. So if I could offer that little piece.
Most definitely. We definitely going to have that piece in there for sure, because I want them to be wealthy.
Yeah.
I want them to be successful. Yeah, and keep it, not just spend it all up on a good time or an outfit or two every weekend.
Right.
I have recently gotten insurance on my staff. We all have Aflac now.
Okay, good.
We also I have given them the opportunity to insure their hands.
Wow,
because that's very important. So we are insured through State Farm for our hands. But yeah, and even just being able to take some time off, that's important. And teaching them, okay, pay yourself. You can have a paid vacation too as a stylist, So these are some of the things that we've implemented and I'm excited about and happy about. But definitely we got to have that.
Now, let me ask you, because I know that there's different business models, and if you could share, like, a commission booth rent versus like employee? What's your structure? Do you have both, or do they get to choose, or how does that work?
Yes, I'm hybrid, so I
Okay.
have both. I have commission and I also have booth rental. So with commission, you have to meet a draw.
Okay.
So yes, you can make a certain percentage and you can take a certain percentage home, but you have to meet a quota still.
Okay.
Because sometimes with commission stylists, they just feel like, oh well, no matter what I make, or no, if I only come in 2 days a week when I could have came in 5, then I'm just gonna still just owe this. But no, there's a draw.
Okay.
So you have to have a minimum requirement,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's tiers to it.
Mm.
So at my salon, the commission is 45.55. Now, that's the beginning. Now,
Okay.
as you continue to get more clients, and I see that you're building your book of business, then I stop taking more. I start taking less.
Mm-hmm.
So then you go up to 60/40.
Okay.
Then it's 70/30.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you might just say, because I've had some girls come to me and say, Lady T, I'm going to be on booth rental now. I think I got enough business coming in to where I can do that.
Yeah.
And then that's what they do. They
That's
end up
good.
on booth rental because it's not a goal of mine to take all your money. That's
Yeah.
not what I want to do. But I want to show you that it can be done both ways.
Yeah.
And we both can still win.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Gotta have your allies. It's all about that level up alliance. You
Yeah.
gotta come together now, right? She is giving these young people an opportunity to level up.
Yes.
And so before we go, I want you to tell our viewers where they can find you. You can give the address again, website,
Yes.
social media, all of that.
Okay, so you can find us at 1730 West Spartan Road, Arlington, Texas, 76017. We're in Suite 500. You can find us on all social media platforms. We're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube under Official Lady T. That's TEA, like the tea you drink.
All right. I love that, Lady T.
Yes.
Before we go, one last question. What would you say is the most memorable event or experience in your career that you've had that has either put you on the map or just changed the pivot or, trajectory of your business? Or what is the most memorable? Because I think I heard something about Disney or...
Yes.
I don't know if that's it.
That
but-
was that was so much fun. So when they did the Disney movie and they ended up having Chloe Bailey as Ariel, Disney reached out and they threw this big party at my salon.
Oh, my
and they took care of
goodness.
all the expenses.
Really?
Yes. And they recorded everything, had drones. It was so nice.
Wow.
But we were able to bring the Little Mermaid experience to my clients.
Oh.
And we had a blast. There were games. And then they gave us these really nice giveaways. We had tote bags and beach towels and all kind
Wow.
of nice things that you probably are not going to be able to buy in the stores. Disney provided that. So I will have to say that is one of the things that I will remember forever, being able to be a part of that. We had a wonderful
Yes.
time with that.
That is fantastic.
Yes.
Well, I want to thank you again for sitting down and
Thank
talking
you.
beauty and legacy and building our
Yes.
empires together.
Yes,
and I look
ma'am.
forward to what the future has to come as far as
Yes.
your growth and your expansion. So,
Yes, ma'am.
once again, we have wrapped up another edition
Thank
of the
you.
Level Up Alliance podcast, empowering you, leader of your family legacy, to level up. Stay tuned for the next one. Subscribe and like and share. Thank you.
Thank you.
Till next time.
Bye.